Welcome back to another episode of the Silly Little Girls Club, and I have got the most incredible guest today, Bel Priestley. Bel is an amazing actress, an online content creator, and a trans activist. Her story is so powerful, and what she has been through and what she's overcome is, awe-inspiring. This conversation is one of my favourites, and I really hope that you enjoy it. Welcome to the Silly Little Girls Club.
Hi.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I'm excited. I'm so grateful you had me on.
Oh my god, don't even. I had a list of dream guests and you was always on it.
Dream. That's quite
yeah.
thank you. That's very kind.
Oh my god, you do so much though. Content creator, actress, activist. How if somebody asks you to describe what you do, what do you say?
To that, I just say actor and influencer. But then when people say, "Oh, what do you post online?" I just kind of wait. Can I swear?
Yeah.
I just chat shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of just what I say online, and people are like, "What?" I'm like, it's just kind of started off like that, and then now it's kind of my job, which is so weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
How long have you done that for full time? When did that all kick off?
I started in sixth form when I was 16, and it became my job when I was 17 because I was a cleaner at school. And I was posting online. And then it was lockdown because I was 16 in lockdown.
Oh my god.
I know. And that's when it all started to grow.
Started to go.
Yeah.
Because your TikTok's massive now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
We were saying this a second ago.
Yeah. It's what was it you were saying? Where was it you with your dad, was it?
Yeah, we went to Coldplay and my dad was like, "Oh, there's 15 times these people follow you on Instagram." Oh, TikTok. I was like, that's just not a thought that I can even process. Yeah, I think you kind of forget, you get used to the numbers.
Yeah.
And you kind of forget about it, but it's just, it's terrifying at the same time. It's really fun, obviously, I love it. Best job ever, but it's just a bit overwhelming.
Yes, I suppose when you think about it, sometimes it just gets a bit overwhelming. You're like, holy fuck, I'm
Especially when you share stuff and then you go out, when I had my voice done, I went to the Wicked premiere and all the crowds recognised me, which was just crazy.
Yeah.
And there was so it's at the BFI and there's car parks around the BFI and someone screams "How's your voice?" From 2 car parks away, and everyone started cheering. I was like, "Oh my god, that's so..." I forget, I think it got 20 million, 18 million views, something ridiculous.
It's insane.
That's a third of the UK. And I was like, they all sat looking at me, minging in the video. So I was like, this is so embarrassing.
No, I know which video you're talking about.
Yeah.
I was literally crying when I watched it because it's the one where you just had your voice feminism.
Yeah.
Someone's voice feminism?
Feminization.
Yeah. That's it.
I think it was when I first spoke. That was
Mom.
I know.
And it's just
I know. She's so cute.
She really is.
Yeah, she's really cute.
Do you get her? You don't really get her in loads of videos, do you?
No, because I don't live at home anymore, so I don't really see them as often.
Right.
My dad doesn't like being on camera.
Just no.
Yeah, he's such an awkward being. I think he's in my Reading vlog, but I deleted that because he's so awkward. And my mum loves it. My mum wants to be. She's a personal trainer.
Oh,
and she posts her in gym content sometimes. She's so cute.
Amazing.
I know, she's so cute.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed with that.
I know, but she's in her 60s. I know.
Oh my god,
she's so cool.
Oh my god, I follow this woman, is completely irrelevant, but called Train with Joan.
Okay.
Have you seen her? She's a 79-year-old woman that's done a complete life makeover.
Yeah.
And now she's ripped and she's living the best life in Mexico. And
I love watching older people on social media. I think it's so cute.
Too.
I know, it's so cute. My favourite TikTok is this old lady who's from New York and she's in probably her mid-70s and she does these little outfits of the day and that's the cutest thing.
Nice goals.
Yeah.
To be like that.
I know.
It's too much. So obviously going from content creating to acting.
Yeah.
That's a dream though.
Yeah, it was such especially when I was younger, because I acted in school, I did drama since I was 6.
Yeah.
Musical theatre, the whole sort of thing. And then did it for GCSE. And my teacher was because I was going to go to drama school, that was my whole thing, because I got an A in GCSE.
Yeah.
And then my teacher was to be fair, I'm sure she's lovely now, but she was there's no trans roles, there's no point in kind of going to, which at the time, to be fair to her, was kind of the truth. So I didn't do it. And then Heartstopper happened, which is obviously insane.
Yeah.
But I've always loved acting.
How did that come about? How did you find out about Heartstopper?
So I knew Yaz before.
Yeah.
So I knew Yaz since I was 14.
Yeah.
And obviously the show was massive when it first came out, so I just saw it anyway.
Yeah.
And then for season 2, I got an email from the assistant casting director, my agent got the email and was like, oh, like, was Bel like to go out for the role? It's going to be quite like a tight. They were filming like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And also, I know a lot of girls were going out for the role. So I was like, realistically. Also, at the time, like I looked, I think I think I was meant to be like 17, 16, and I was like 19. This one I had like loads of filler.
Yeah.
And I just looked. I didn't look 17 in the slightest. And yeah, I did a tape. I was like, I remember it being like so hot. It was like the day it was like 40 degrees in London, and I filmed it, and then I got the call back like 2 weeks later saying like you're on set in like 10 days.
Oh.
I was like,
oh my God. What were you just like, oh my God?
I literally didn't physically shit myself, but I was absolutely shitting it. Because obviously it was huge. Like it was such a big thing. And I couldn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell anyone for like months and months and months. I think I found out in like late August, and I couldn't tell anyone for like 2 or 3 months until I posted like my announcement video. And that was like huge. I think like when I posted it had like 100k views in like 10 minutes. Like it was literally like, it was crazy.
Oh my God.
It was so mad.
That's so
terrifying,
cool,
but like obviously like like so crazy. But like most people knew at that point. So I was such a blabbermouth.
Well, did you? Oh my God.
And I that's why I had to stop drinking. That's why I like kind of fell out of like drinking alcohol, because like I get so pissed. You'll never believe where I am filming tomorrow. I was like, Bella, shut up, man. The next thing my friends like, you told like 5 people, like, I don't know who these people are, like in heaven. Like I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, but what happens in heaven stays in heaven.
Yeah, no, that's very true. And they all kept the secrets. I mean, brilliant for them, but
oh my God,
I know,
hilarious.
so bad.
But I suppose it's like telling people like on the grapevine, so it's like it's fine. It's like
all my friends know.
Going out to like 1.4 million people and being like, hey guys.
I know. It was a big thing, because also obviously Heartstopper has like such a big fan base, and they're all so lovely. So it was like so nice, and I didn't feel too nervous because it's not like I was going to a show like, whereas the first trans character, so I didn't know how it'd be perceived, sort of thing. It was like I know Yaz got a bad time when she did Doctor Who as like a trans character, and obviously Doctor Who is like quite a mixed like British audience. So like I'm kind of glad that like it was a pretty easy process.
Yeah. I think that's quite a nice way to ease into it, isn't it? And stuff like that. So
it was really
like,
nice.
I mean, it doesn't really get better than that, does it?
Yeah,
so
no,
like,
you don't really get bigger than that either.
No.
It was like, I think it was #1 on Netflix in like 50 countries, something ridiculous for ages. It's huge. It is huge, obviously, still, but like the first season was massive.
Oh my God. And to think back to like all the drama classes and doing all that things, and then being told that you can't do that with the trans roles, and like actually
I know.
One big show.
I actually went into my school fair like the next day, because I was back home, and I bumped into like my old teachers. They were like, oh my God, this is literally crazy. And I saw my drama teacher, but we didn't speak.
No, but they know.
Yeah, she knows.
Like,
sending her love though. I hope she's well, but like yeah.
That's very Gwyneth
I know.
Paltrow. Do you remember like when she was
I'm just on this like, I don't want to give anyone like bad vibes. Like
no.
I've slagged off so many teachers in the past, and they've all found out actually this old teacher. No, I can't. It's fine. This teacher basically that like was not very nice to me at school. I posted about her on a podcast ages ago.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, my dad's a cricketer.
Yeah.
And not like pro, just
like occasional.
like just for town. And he was chatting away to her. She was like, oh, I was a teacher at like X school. And my dad was like, oh, like my friend, like my daughter, Bel went there, and she was like, Bel Priestley, and she like started hashing out my dad because I was slagging her off online.
Oh, Lord.
But she apparently kind of was like into it. Like she thought it was like, she gave her an ego boost. I was like,
oh yeah, weird, but small town mentality there, isn't it, sometimes.
But
so
if I hope she's not watching this. Maybe she is.
We wish you well.
Wish you well.
I wish you well.
Oh God.
So I mean, going like back to that time, because obviously I saw one of your videos. I feel like a super fan because I watch your videos.
Really?
You know the one where you did like how I came out to my friends.
Yeah.
And little things like what was your story with that?
You've definitely heard of Redken, right? The brand that hairdressers swear by for amazing hair care and styling. Well, I've been a hairdresser for like 20 years now, and trust me, Redken has been a staple in my kit for years. Their products just work. They are powered by science, designed for pros, and there's literally a perfect match for every hair concern, whether your hair is feeling a bit dry, damaged, or it just needs that little bit of extra love. And if you've ever wondered how we get that next level glossy colour in my salons, it's Redken. It's our secret weapon. The shine it gives hair is unreal and it actually leaves it feeling healthier, which is kind of magic. So if you're thinking about a little colour refresh, then ask your stylist about Redken. You won't regret it. Or you can find a salon near you at redken.co.uk. All right, now let's get back to what you're actually here for.
So I came out as gay. I mean, the closet was always glass, like it was very obvious from the start. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, I played like Ryan in like the school show, like in High School Musical. I think it was very obvious from the start. But I came out as gay when I was like year 7. So we'd have been like what?
11.
Like yeah, 10, 11
11?
probably.
Yeah.
And then, but also being trans wasn't really like a thing. Like it wasn't like how it is now. Like
Yeah.
it was very much like I didn't know what it was until I was
Yeah,
like
of course.
probably 12, 13. And then when I found out, this is what annoys me when people say like, oh, like, they have such issue with being taught in schools. Because like that's what, like, once I knew what it was like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I came out and I told my parents straight away. Because it was kind of like a missing puzzle piece. Like it was
Yeah.
very much like it made so much sense.
Yeah.
And my nan always thought that I was, and like a few like people made like in a like
Yeah, and
circle
you're
kind of
close,
knew, but
yeah.
my parents like were like quite not in denial, but
Yeah.
I think they just thought it just me, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then yeah, and then people at school were horrible. But I mean, I posted about that friendship group, granted they were really horrible friends in the end, but they were
Yeah.
actually fine with me being trans. Well, I mean, I don't deserve a OBE for it, but I mean like it was like they were fine with it, but everyone in school was just like not
getting it.
no, because no one really knew what it was. Like
Yeah.
everyone was just like, what is this? Because I was like probably like yeah, like the only trans person in my school and in the area really. There was no
Yeah.
really like there was no one around me because I'm come from such a small town.
Where is it?
Like Leighton Buzzard. It's near Milton Keynes,
Okay,
which is
fine.
not like the best, but it's like 25 minutes away.
Yeah, fine.
But like nothing happens.
No, it's like small
Like,
town and nothing.
I think like some woman called like Mary Norton like rode the borrowers like years ago, and that's the only thing we have going for us. And the Great Chain Robbery, that's literally it.
Oh my god,
that's like the only things that have ever happened in my
I'm from
town.
Nottingham and it's just robbing on
Yeah,
country, so I
big up
kind of
Knots.
relate. Yeah.
Welcome to Knots.
Yeah, we love Knots.
Yeah.
God, that's wild that you had like
Yeah.
so much time in school.
Yeah, people, and even the teachers would like dead name me a lot, or like what I felt. I was talking about this like with my dad recently, and I was saying it just felt like everyone had like a lot, like no respect for me,
Yeah.
kind of a bit like subhuman. Like it was kind of like no one really. You could get away with saying whatever to me because the teachers wouldn't say anything. Like I had like my nudes leaked. Like people would not beat me up, but people would like push me and like be
Yeah.
very like someone spat on me once. Like it was rough, and like it was like the constant thing of like I think I ended up having like a really bad like ED because like I not from like just because I was so I didn't eat
Yeah.
because when I'm anxious I don't eat
Can't
like
eat,
I
yeah.
like I really struggle, and I literally I think I was like honestly like I want to say like I think my parents said I was like 6 stone,
Oh my
like
god.
really bad. Like if you look at old pictures of me, I was so
Yeah.
skinny because I had no like I just was constantly on edge all the
Yeah.
time, and everyone was so like obviously because in school you're forced to be around these people all the
Yeah.
time. So like I mean I had a really bad friendship group when it came to sort of like year 10, year 11 when they kind of realized that like everyone kind of was judging them for being friends with me, and they kind of like I had to go eat like food like
Oh, for fuck's
lunch by
sake.
myself and stuff like that. I was quite like I know.
I mean,
But I mean,
how
now
did
look at
you
them.
get
So
through that? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that just shows what a strong person.
yeah.
you are.
I think this is like
It's so
you don't
wrong,
really have
though.
a choice though. This is what I was saying. Like I feel like I just kind of took it day by day.
Yeah, it's that
And
awful thing of like
yeah.
years ago it was like the chin up mentality where
I
it's like,
know.
just get on with it.
Just
and
get on
it's
with it. Like it's not like
actually no, we need to teach this in schools.
Yeah.
And, people. I think hope to God that now it's not like that.
I know.
people,
And also I think it's the thing of like the teachers. I remember this when I first came out as gay. This guy was so homophobic to me, and my head of year was like, "Well, like you have to expect that. Like it's just the way he thinks, and that's just valid." And I was like, "Huh?
Yeah, no.
What? Like,
Oh,
are you okay?" And you're not like the head of year, babe. Like
no,
yeah,
that's not safeguarding anybody.
no, exactly.
And like that's just not going to help.
I had like
anybody.
certain teachers that like I had my English teacher. I actually went for coffee with her recently, and it was really nice actually because it was the first time someone's like validated and like seen it in school. Like she was telling me stuff because I think because it was like even now like it was such a big trauma thing for me. I only remember like 4 or 5 times like of it happening, but it was like a daily thing, like going from home from school, coming to school. Like I literally hated it, and also because it was like that was the year that like I think everyone got Instagram when we were like 13.
Yeah.
Because like 13, 14. So it was just the kind of the age like people started like Snapchat was started becoming
Yeah.
a thing. And yeah, it was like people would say stuff online and like it was not.
Oh my
Like
God.
I remember I remember it so vividly. I think it was like I was like year 10 and my friend, she was like the fit one at school.
Yeah.
Every
Always
guy
that
fancied
one.
her. And we were chatting to some guy like outside, and this boy from like 2 years above me filmed me and was saying all these really horrible stuff, like calling him like an it and like all these like slurs and stuff. And it got sent around the whole of school and it like got loads of views. And like he posted on Instagram, it was really bad. And everyone thought it was so funny, and I got like mocked for it for like a whole term at school. It was so
What the
bad.
fuck?
And my friends were like, oh, it's just funny. And I was
And
like,
then school,
bruh,
I'm guessing,
like,
did nothing about that.
no. Oh my God, no. Actually, no, to be fair, they gave it like he got a bollocking for that.
But that's just
Yeah.
done. Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
But I
fuck are you
remember
gonna
one
do?
time I was chatting to some guy on the football team and he okay me.
Yeah.
And he it got found out and everyone was like slating it on like their stories and stuff. This is when people would post like, you know, like so and so's chatting to whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, it's like embarrassing, like he's gay, like all this stuff. And when the teacher's been like, we can't do anything because it's out of school hours, like so
What on
and I was like,
earth?
okay, I'll just get like bullied to shit then, that's
Yeah,
all right. Like
literally, and then,
it's
like,
all good.
Yeah, thanks.
But
like,
also this I like quite a few kids in my school like ended their lives. I was like, you don't have a good rep. Like I think like you should probably take your safeguarding a bit
yeah,
more
I think there
seriously.
needs to be some
Like
Ofsted
luckily,
shit
like I never
happening there.
obviously I'm like, do you know what I mean? But it's just like if I wasn't as strong as I was, like I think or if I
Yeah.
had like previous mental health issues,
Yeah.
it would have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
So I just think like they were quite lucky that nothing happened really.
Yeah, and you've got a good support network with
Yeah,
your family as well, haven't
exactly,
you?
yeah.
Well, so.
But my parents divorced at the same time as I was
Oh my God,
coming
she's going
out.
through everything.
I know. Like my dad left, like, love my dad to pieces, but like
Yeah.
he kind of, it took him a while to get used to, because obviously it's a big shock because you're sort
Yeah.
of losing your son. Do you know what I
Getting a
mean?
daughter.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's a big thing. So and they already were like, they were going to sort of divorce when I was like
Yeah.
18 and sort of went into uni. They were going to sort
Oh,
of separate
fine,
anyway.
okay.
Yeah. And he was like, do you know what? Like, you feel uncomfortable with being in the house because you can't be yourself. So I'm going to leave kind of thing,
Yeah.
which I think was a good thing. And actually looking back, I think it was a good thing. But I think at the time it was like one thing after another, after another, and like having no friends and having like, do you know what I mean? It was just
Yeah.
rough.
Oh my God, it sounds like, like you just don't want anyone to ever go through it. And do you think this is like why you've become quite such an activist online and things like that?
I think especially stuff that happened recently, like even with this whole like women's only gym thing.
Oh
That
yeah, because I would love to pick your brains on that
yeah,
and see what you think.
this is the thing, like with the whole situation, like whether you think it's transphobia or not is up to you. Also, I'm at the age now where I cannot be asked to debate,
Yeah.
like, because you can say like statistically this is proven, this is proven. People will comment like, no, it's not. I'm like, fucking Google it. Like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with
Let
you?
me
Like,
Google that for you.
literally,
Like,
fucking Google it,
literally, yeah.
idiot. So I can't be asked to argue with people that like
Yeah.
whatever. If you don't think it's
But if
transphobic, then it is.
yeah, people aren't going to educate
Yeah,
themselves and do
but
the
I
work.
think this whole narrative of like, at the moment, I think, especially in like 2024, it's becoming a big thing that like trans people are like a danger to society, and that's more the issue because it doesn't affect me because like I live in a nice part of London.
Yeah.
I work from home. I have have the money to travel
Yeah.
like privately, whatever. Privately, like I don't have to get the tube all the
Yeah,
time or
yeah,
whatever. It's not about me. It's about kids up in Norwich who have to go to school and deal with stuff like that all the time, like how I did.
Yeah.
And if the government's shitting you all the time, saying that you're basically not who you are,
Yeah.
like, and taking your hormones and like, it's spreading the sort of
It's just making
breeding
it
ground
worse,
to give
yeah.
hate to people. So
Yeah.
it's just not good. And I think with that situation, if she came out with other reasons, I mean, it's still shitty, but I think like I could rate it a bit more. But saying it's because like we're a danger to cis women and like we're gonna like make out that we're like gonna sexually harass women or
I mean, what the fuck?
which is we're actually more susceptible to it.
Yeah.
And also what I find crazy is like with this whole like trans debate is like we are like there's 1,000 trans women every million women. Like it's really not a lot.
No.
Like it's 1 in every 1,000. Do you know what I mean? Like is it that deep? Like
Yeah.
you could you could go your life out seeing a trans person half the time. Like this is what I said. Like no one speaks from experience. If there was like a thing of like, and it's different between like men who dress up as women and like, but they're rapists. They're gonna do that anyway. Like it's not like that's not new news. Like it's not us that are doing it. So I just think it's
It's like
Yeah.
painting people with the same
Yeah,
brush,
exactly.
and it's not fair.
You can't ban a minority because of a bias that isn't true. It's just
No.
not fair.
And like I say, it's not true. Like, just fucking
Yeah.
Google it and
But
like.
but people are so strong-minded on it. So it's like I actually thought I posted a video about it, and I didn't really like speak on that too much. I just spoke about this is what I find like an issue with social media. You think that like a video is gonna go down one way, and I got absolutely like I got ripped a new arsehole. It was like so
Really?
bad. Like I had like 5,000 hate comments. So
My
bad.
God.
But I knew that that doesn't bother me because when I was
Take the interaction.
yeah, I was like 18
Yeah.
when I started blowing up on social media. I had videos get like 50 or like 60,000 like comments, and like probably half of them were hate.
Oh my
And I was
God.
sitting in school.
At what point did you think, you know what, I'm gonna take control of my narrative and share all of this online? Like, what was that moment that was like,
So
I'm gonna
I was
get
in
that
si-
Instagram
I was
and
in sixth
whatever?
form, and TikTok was still kind of cringe. I don't know if you would like
Oh my God, the dancing.
yeah, like everyone kind of thought like it was a bit weird.
Yeah.
And
'Cause this is like
basically
COVID
yeah,
times.
it's just
like,
before. So like
just
I
before.
posted like late 2020,
Yeah.
like Christmas time, and it was kind of like seen a bit weird. And I had like I posted once or twice in summer. I got like a little bit of attraction. Basically, I fell out with this bitchy friendship group from school because
Yeah.
they were
Toxic.
fucking vile.
Yeah.
And I don't wish them well. No, actually, do you know what? No,
No, we wish you well.
hope they're well. Inhale. No, they were just like not very nice people. So I had so much time on my hand because obviously you're doing sixth form, like
Yeah.
you have a lot of frees. So I started posting, and I think I gained like 100K in like, which back then was huge.
Yeah.
In like a month, like around Christmas time. I came back from Christmas holidays, and I was like, oh my God, this is like
This is it. Yeah.
weird now.
Yeah.
And then I just left. I really started to hate sixth form because it was just like the people there were not very
continuation of
nice.
school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I left literally like 2 weeks before COVID.
Yeah.
Then COVID happened, and everyone had all the time on, and everyone started posting, and that's when I didn't really grow too much in COVID. Actually, to be
Yeah.
fair, it was after COVID, around start of 2021 is when I started posting like properly.
Yeah.
And yeah, that just was what blew up. I
Okay.
had like I remember before that I didn't really have a video that hit over 1 million views, and I think I had like 5 or 6 videos hit like 10 mil in like a month
Wow.
or so, and I gained like I think I gained like a few 100K.
Oh my
I was
God.
on like 1 million by the time it hit summer.
And have you kind of like now cultivated like a nice community online where
Yeah.
you've got like, you know, like that support?
Yeah, I
and
feel like I
things?
could definitely have it more. I think I'm quite bad at sharing stuff because I shared so much when I was younger,
Yeah.
and I've kind of got to the pace now where I feel like also I just it's
You
like
wanna live your life,
yeah,
right?
also we
Yeah.
were saying about the whole when I got hate crime the other day,
Yeah.
and I'm so like not that I don't deep stuff, but like to me that happens all the time. Like I've been negatively recognized quite a few times in my life. I find it funny. Like I don't deep it. I just don't want to come across like my life like being trans is really hard.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like a sob story. Like I was like talking to my friends about it this weekend. Like it is so rough. Like
Yeah.
it affects every part of your life, and you don't feel safe going to rooms, and you just feel like people are judging you all the time. So like, but if I always like it affects my life, but I don't want to be a sob story all the time. Like I'm not
No.
being like I don't want to trauma dump on the internet all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like life isn't great, but
Yeah.
I'm very lucky, and I'm super. I have a great life, but like it's really hard sometimes. But I think if I'm constantly doing that all the time, I just feel like it's a bit of the same story.
Yeah, and I feel
So I
like
find
you're
it
just gonna.
difficult what to share
Yeah.
because I don't want to come across all the time. Like I was dating a guy, and we just ended like a week ago, and he ended it with me because he agreed with the gym thing, and also
What the fuck?
so rogue. It's like the most random reason to break up with someone.
Yeah.
It was International Women's Day, and he posted on his story like, you know, celebrate your women, like show your girls she's special. And I was like, oh, like, so, like make
Yeah.
me for a
Yeah.
tax, whatever.
Yeah.
Got to the day, I was like, oh, like what? Why didn't you?
Yeah. Where's my text?
He was like, oh, I didn't think it applied to you because you're trans. I went, what?
Uh.
I know, and we were seeing each other for like 8 months.
What the
I know.
fuck?
And I had to go into a shoot and like film an ad the next day, like completely fine. Can't share anything. Like,
Oh,
don't want to
God.
badmouth someone online, especially. But yeah, this is like, I just don't know what to
This
share and
is
what
just
not to
like there's
share.
such a lack of education
Yeah.
around the trans community and
Yeah.
like trans women and trans men. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't understand how in what possible realm that being a trans woman in such a way they wouldn't apply to you. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
and I think when I was younger, I tried to educate people as much as possible, and then being friends
It's
with like
exhausting though, no?
yeah,
Having to keep
being
doing
friends with
that.
like people like Monroe and
Yeah.
like you and like my friend. I think I felt so much pressure for years,
Mm.
and you have people like other trans women online that posts quite weird, like interesting content, and
Yeah.
potentially aren't trans, and they kind of taint the name a bit. And I was like, do you know what? It's actually not my job
Yeah, it's not.
to try,
It
like,
shouldn't have to be your
yeah,
job.
like it's so
Like
much
that's what it
pressure all the
is.
time to like, also because I set an example for like young trans women in the UK. So I had to feel like I had to get surgery. I had to get this. I had to be like, you have to almost be like 10 times like more femme than the average cis woman
Yeah,
just to kind of prove a point that like we can look
rather than just be who you want to
attractive.
be.
Yeah, it's just like it's a lot. So
Yeah,
I find it difficult like posting online when I don't feel good because I
yeah.
just don't want the manly comments. That's why I've had like work done and stuff because just like I can't be asked for it.
Oh my god, but that's like that just doesn't. That's just not right,
Yeah,
is it?
I
Like,
know.
as long as you're happy and you
Yeah,
feel
I think
comfortable how you look
this.
now and things like
That's how I
that.
feel like. I'm just like, if you're happy, who actually
I
cares?
mean, that's the ultimate enlightenment, isn't it?
Yeah,
When you can get to the thing where it's like, this is me,
yeah.
fuck
But
you,
everyone
and
deals with that. Like it's like you see like you have friends that are huge on social media. Like
yeah.
it's such a big thing. People just care so much about people's lives.
Yeah, I do think it's slightly different though, because like you just said, it's so all consuming,
Yeah,
and like it does affect every part of your
yeah.
life.
And
So
I think
it's
when people
like,
obviously like are coming for your gender, and so it's such a
yes,
big and also my insecurities are so deep rooted
yeah,
because I don't want to look like a boy. It's not like what I
well,
ever
yeah,
want to look
'cause you're
like.
not like
So like,
that's
and
you know what I
also,
mean,
but I
like
think like when I was younger, obviously I hadn't had surgeries and I hadn't had hormones.
yeah,
Like I'm not God. I can't like
no,
just change overnight. Do you know what I mean? Like
and also
it's
it's
not that
expensive,
easy.
it's painful,
Exactly.
and it's a lot.
Exactly. Like I didn't come from money. I come from like a single, like basically single mom since I was 12.
Yeah,
Like I was paying my family's mortgage when I was like 16. Like I wasn't
yeah,
like, I didn't come from money.
yeah,
So it was difficult. Like it was really hard to sort of like you no one talks about the first parts of the first few years of transition when you're like growing out your hair, you're
yeah,
not on hormones,
yeah,
you know nothing how you want to look
yeah,
like. And I did that online. So
yeah.
like it was rough, like it wasn't easy.
I in
Um
school
yeah, and then
where
people
it's
like
fucking
now, like you look so
brutal.
different. Like you well yeah, because I want like I
Yeah,
just look how I was always gonna look, but it's
yeah.
just taking a bit longer than
Well, yeah.
expected.
Well, I think to be fair, you're still it's not taken long at all, has it?
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, I too fair forget I'm 21.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As I was saying, it's like those transformative years, and like early 20s are fucking brutal
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone says that.
yeah, they are,
They're
and
fine.
like nobody looks how they want to look, and like
Yeah, and also London, like living in a city is so hard
yeah,
for everyone. And also like aside from being like trans stuff, like I deal with everything that everyone else is doing, like
exactly,
breakups and friendships and work stress
yeah,
and you name it. Like I'm just the same as everyone
yeah,
else. So
and
it's
then
not
try
like
to
it's
navigate this
easy.
this additional thing,
Yeah,
which
that affects every single one. Yeah,
yeah.
it's just
It's a lot, and people really do like that's the kind of like empathy that people need to be
yeah.
thinking and like being more considerate and not so
Yeah.
fucking narrow-minded because it
Yeah.
drives me
I know, but
wild.
to me also like if you don't agree with it or you think it's a bit weird or whatever, so fine.
Yeah, but just
I'm
shut the fuck up.
like just respect me as a human.
Yeah,
If you don't honestly, if you don't think I'm a gal, calm. Just call me she, her, and like don't speak to me. I'm
yeah,
not that
just
bothered, to be
yeah,
honest. Like
like
I
get
have
out of my
friends,
way.
like it's fine.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah,
living
like
my
it's not
life,
like we don't
and
have to sit and debate about it. Like I respect you, you respect me, cool. Like I don't need to talk about it.
yeah,
But
but I
like
think that's
people don't want to do that though. Like people want to give their 2 pence. It's like well, also like
why.
people say that you're like, do you think I'm gonna detransition now? Sorry, like what do you actually think that's gonna say? Like, do you know what I mean? Oh, like
Yeah,
you're a man.
thanks.
Oh shit,
Didn't
thanks. No
realize.
shit, Sherlock. Like,
Like
thanks so much for that. I'm gonna
literally.
fucking
Oh my god,
let
but
me
they
just
don't think
revert.
about,
Do you know what I
like
mean?
13-year-old
Let me
Belle
just
that's
shave my
going
head
through
and
all of
like
that.
go off
Like,
hormones.
oh
Like
my god.
just because like some Adam from Norwich has
Yeah,
decided that that's what I yeah.
it's
It's
so, I mean,
crazy. I'm just like,
fucking
yeah, of course,
idiots.
mate.
I think that's why it resonates with so many people on your online community is how you talk about these things because it's like,
Yeah.
it does really point out the fact of how stupid they are, but
Yeah.
also like you being more sort of like I don't know, gracious. I just don't think I
Yeah.
could be that gracious, honestly.
I try to be. Sometimes I really want to
Fucking deck 'em.
do it, but I'm just
Yeah.
like, do you know what? Kid him with kindness
Yeah, yeah,
to a
literally.
certain degree.
And it's like you know what, I hope that whatever you're going through, just
Yeah.
it's a you problem and leave me the fuck alone
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
thing.
100%.
But and I think the role model aspect of what you do is incredible. And I know it's a big
Oh, thank
responsibility. And I
you.
think, like you say, it can be
Yeah.
exhausting and all consuming. You just want to live your
Yeah.
life. But I think also by living your life is that role model.
Yeah, I think it is like one thing that really changed my like brain chemistry is this girl called Brianna Jai
Mm.
got killed last year. She was like a young trans woman. She got
Yeah.
killed in a park at like in broad daylight. And I went to this event last year and I met her family.
Oh wow.
And they were saying that she was such a big fan of me and like she watched my videos and I really helped her with her transition. I was like, that's what I do it for. Do you know what I mean? I don't do it for like Tom at home to like make a mockery of me. I do it for like the girls that like need me.
Yeah.
And I also do it to stop things like that happening because it's so sad, it's ridiculous.
It's fucking crazy.
But yeah, like hearing stories like that, it makes me realise like this is why I do it. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, and it's super
Yeah.
inspirational. And then
Oh,
on
thank
top
you.
of that, doing all your acting and
Oh,
like
thanks.
all your content is
Yeah.
like so full on. Like, so I'm so grateful that you came on the podcast.
Yeah, no,
today.
I'm so happy to be here.
No, and I think your story is like, you know, one that it needs to be spoken about more because like you think about like just like people's parents and things that is
Yeah.
those little they need
Exactly,
to
because
hear these
I'm also
things.
so like a lot of people don't get on with their parents in general.
Mm.
Like I'm so lucky that I have a good relationship with my parents because
Yeah.
like a lot of people don't have that. Like I'm so grateful. Like I know I have it like easier than most. So I have to go in a workplace where people don't accept me because my like if you don't accept me, I'm not turning up to the job. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my
So
God, but I love that about you. I think that's like so just a bit, and you know that it could be anybody that's like that, and it's amazing, honestly.
Oh, thank you.
I want to just make sure I've got all of my nice
ask me
talking points
anything.
because like I mean it's amazing. So so obviously I want to jump back into your acting because like, this is so incredible like what you do, and I know like you know you're still actively auditioning and this is something you want to pursue, and it's like what is your vision for like what's the dream
role would be like a Disney princess or a Bond girl, but I'm not like
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
that sexy to be a Bond girl.
Well, I don't know. I feel
No.
like that could be a
such an
couple.
I can't do like
just
I've had
awkward,
like to
coming
act
out the
like
set.
I've had to act like what's it called like sexy scenes before. I'm like this is
Oh
so
my
fucking
God,
cringe.
this
I look
is
awful.
too much.
I can't flirt. Like I'm just not that kind of girl. And people always be like, oh, like granted, very grateful that people think I look a bit like Megan Fox, but it's a really fucking big push, and like just saying that. But nothing of the like. Do you know what I mean? Like
Oh my God, stop.
but yeah, I'm just not that like not
Yeah.
that physically inclined. But a princess I could do, but I kind of get into the age I don't think I could do that anymore.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't know if it's a bit off tangent, but my favourite thing to do is watch. You know this Scottish movie reviewer that does all the funny reviews of things. Oh my God.
Oh my
He's
God.
massive on YouTube.
Okay.
And he's like he did one recently slating the new Snow White.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, I'll send you the link on YouTube for that. I can't remember the guy's name. He's like
Oh, send it to me. I want to watch that.
Yeah, he's like
I need to see that in cinema. I'm such like there's a cinema in my building.
Oh, hello.
And no, like yeah. And I don't go, and I haven't seen Bridget Jones. I haven't seen anything yet.
Oh my God,
I know.
will honestly say the new Bridget Jones is amazing, but don't watch it because it's so fucking sad.
Well, Leo Whittle used to live on my street.
Shut up.
Back when I was living up like in North London, and I just watched One Day.
Yeah.
Have you seen One Day?
I've seen the original with Anne Hathaway.
No,
like the book,
don't
so
honestly don't watch One Day. I was a state for a few days, and I left the house going to the gym, and I saw him, and I sobbed. I was like, I can't like. I was like, he's real.
Oh my God, he's so funny.
And he's also so attractive.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, do you know what? I need to move. But yeah, I think with acting, so I wrote a show, which is fun. That's my next big project.
You've definitely heard of Redken, right? The brand that hairdressers swear by for amazing hair care and styling. Well, I've been a hairdresser for like 20 years now, and trust me, Redken has been a staple in my kit for years. Their products just work. They are powered by science, designed for pros, and there's literally a perfect match for every hair concern, whether your hair is feeling a bit dry, damaged, or it just needs that little bit of extra love. And if you've ever wondered how we get that next level glossy colour in my salons, it's Redken. It's our secret weapon. The shine it gives hair is unreal, and it actually leaves it feeling healthier, which is kind of magic. So if you're thinking about a little colour refresh, then ask your stylist about Redken. You won't regret it. Or you can find a salon near you at redken.co.uk. All right, now let's get back to what you're actually here for.
Oh my God. I wrote a show.
Yeah, I wrote a show and I'm going to star in it. And I'm gonna. So I so weird. I went to this psychic. This is so random. Yeah. I don't actually tell
I'm so here for these kind of stories.
And also, it was one of them things like me and a boy just broke up. I was like, does he love me? Like
magic table.
Are we meant to be? Right. Like, are we gonna have kids? Kind of thing. So it's just some random woman, and so it's a really tough day, guys. I was really going for it, and we were talking about work and I didn't mention anything. She was like, oh, like, obviously, like, she was like, I can tell you're an actress, blah, blah. I was like, oh, like, whatever. She was like, I see you writing something. And at the time I was like, mate, I'm the most dyslexic person. Like, literally, commas don't make sense to me. Don't use them, don't understand them. Like, I don't do it. Like, just like, spag is not my cup of tea.
Oh my God.
So I was like, yeah, whatever, jog on. And like 2 years later, because at the time there was strikes, so the writers' strikes
Yeah,
happened
yeah.
last year, and so no one was getting work. So
Yeah.
I ended up like, I wrote the show with my best friend Harrison,
Yeah.
and he's autistic, and I'm obviously trans. If you haven't quite gathered that yet,
You haven't got on.
yeah, if I
I'm
haven't
glad
got
you
onto that one
haven't
yet. And we wrote a show about sort of a young girl that sort of moves to London and deals with. It's called Normal Girl,
Mm.
and it's about basically this trans woman that's trying to live a normal life,
Yeah.
and it's not overly queer. Like, it's not. It's a very sort of midpoint.
Yeah.
I think because I wanted to make it accessible to everyone, and I think also like a lot of people the people that I want it to affect aren't going to sit down and watch a queer show.
Right.
They're not. They would
Yeah.
like a lot like
You
Hearts
need
was
to like get them
yeah
in.
Hearts was brilliant. Like, it's
Yeah.
great, but straight people like a straight like masculine guy is not going to sit down and watch
Yeah.
that in his face. Like, he's just not. Like,
Yeah.
it's not his cup of tea because it just isn't from the outgo. So I think that was my thing. I wanted to make it like appealing to everyone and it not be the storyline half the time. She deals with like some really shit things
Yeah.
and it's really rough. But yeah, so that's my big project. And then I'm writing another feature, I think. And just acting, and I've got like a few jobs, hopefully. I can't like say anything, obviously,
Yeah.
but like, I mean, also like things happen and you know, I've been up for roles and then lost it in the last minute. So it's just like you don't know. But
No, it's a bit
that is like
savage,
my big
isn't it, that
thing.
whole world. It's
Yeah.
like it's a lot of the
Yeah.
unknown and
Yeah. And I think also I don't want to always play I go up for a lot of cis roles, which just
Yeah.
means I'm going up against like I have to be the best of the best to get because
Yeah.
also I have to be like I'm against like some
yeah, 'cause
incredible
you don't want
actresses,
to
do you know what I
pigeonhole
mean?
yourself as like
Yeah,
one-
exactly. I think this is the only other story that I would tell for a while that is like a trans story because I think like I don't
But
want
it's
to
your
end up playing the
story,
same.
it's that,
Yeah,
yeah.
to a certain degree. Yeah, she kind of like experiences stuff that I've experienced, but it's not like fully my
Yeah.
narrative.
No, but I think the narrative about being like a normal girl
Yeah.
and being like, you know what,
And dealing
this
and
is-
London's like intense. Like she kind of deals with that, and she like has shit at work, and she has like a guy who's like a twat, and like it's all just a bit.
yeah,
But it's great. I mean, obviously
Oh
not
my
gonna
God, I'm
blow my own
excited for
horn,
this.
but yeah, fingers crossed. Like
yeah.
that should be
What
in motion soon.
Was that quite like a fun process writing that?
Yeah, I mean, my I love Harrison to pieces. Like my ride or die. Like,
Yeah.
we're one of them friendships that like we build off each other. So like you start a joke,
Yeah.
and it goes on and on and on. So I do these scenes. He to be fair, I love him to pieces. He let me write some of the really hard scenes. So I was
Yeah.
like, a lot of I hate when like stories about a minority aren't written by that minority because I think you can only get it through them. And like a lot of trans stories aren't written by trans people. So
Yeah.
it's like you have things like Emilia Perez, which is like that kind of came across really
That's why it didn't land.
yeah,
Like,
because
yeah.
it's not I don't believe it was written by trans
Right.
people. So that was really important to me. So like and some scenes he wrote because of there's a cast member called Jasper
Mhm.
and he's autistic and he like is his own person and he wrote some of them. So it's like it's nice to go back and forth, but some of the scenes were really difficult. I was like, let me just like go into a room and like really get into it.
Yeah.
So it was really hard, but it was also like a release because it's
That's
like
it,
just
quite
kind of like
cathartic. It sounds
yeah.
like quite
Also,
a-
it's quite interesting that it's kind of like she is who I wanted to be coming to London. And it's quite nice that like I shouldn't have any fucking control about my situations, but she like I control her life kind of thing. Obviously I wrote the show. So
yeah.
it's nice that I kind of have I feel like I'm kind of like projecting what I would want my life to be like.
Well, it's
Well, but it's
manifesting.
yeah,
That's what we
without
call that.
like she doesn't do any acting in the social
Yeah.
world, obviously, but yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
man.
it's
And is the
exciting.
social world something you still want to keep growing and you love
Yeah, I love it.
that
I
and-
do love it. I also
Yeah.
think like I'll never be one of the people that like get bigger and bigger and stop sharing. So I think that's just not who I am.
No.
But I think I'm definitely more private now. But yeah, like I think it's just I'm at the moment just trying to find a way to not become too influency and still and really pursue this acting thing that's
Yeah.
like because that's what I want to do and
Yeah.
that's what I love doing and it really gives me fulfillment. I don't think social media gives me the fulfillment that I want to do.
Yeah.
I also want to model, which is something that I'm so really want to focus on this year.
Yeah.
I've had people say it to me ever since like I did like these God is Woman videos like years ago. I used to like,
Yeah.
walk on like a honestly when you say that out loud it sounds a bit weird. But they did really well and everyone's
Yeah.
like she's a model. I just never did it.
Oh my God,
And it's something I really
amazing.
want to do. So
Yeah. Sounds
yeah.
like there's
some very exciting projects.
Yeah,
for you
fingers
coming up.
crossed.
That would be amazing. Oh my god! So I check that.
Yeah.
Ask me anything because I've got like a few.
Ask me anything. I'm so down for
I've got
anything.
a few fun quick fire questions.
Okay,
that I thought were
fun.
quite fun to
Cute.
do. So obviously we've covered your dream acting role.
Yeah.
But so either Bond girl or
Like a Disney princess.
But
Yeah.
like Disney princess, like what kind of Disney princess though? Is there like a standout Disney princess?
I think, do you know what? I would love to do like a Snow White or like a Sleeping Beauty, like, because I think like if we get to the point where like a trans person plays that role, like that is like we've achieved something.
Yeah, Disney needs to listen up.
I saw like Alex Consani, who's like a huge trans model. She was saying like when we get to the point we have like a trans Marilyn Monroe, and like guys are openly saying like, oh, she's fit, but like, and there's no but to it.
Yeah,
like
there's no
she's
but. It's
she's laying, like yeah. Like when we get to that point, I feel like we've actually moved forward, because right now it's like people can't. Also, you can like not want to date me, but like that's fine. Like I'm not like, you don't have to like be like sexually attracted to me, but just when we get to the point where like straight men can say she's beautiful, and it not be a like a weird thing, or like people don't, oh, you're gay, like doing that just doesn't happen. Like once we get to that point, and like like whether it's me or whoever like plays a trans Disney princess, that to me is like the biggest. Yeah,
and I imagine that for like young kids, because like
that
would just be,
it's like when people, you know, watch Halle Berry. Not Halle Berry. Not Halle Berry.
Which one?
Halle Bailey. Oh my god, no, that's really bad. It's like, yeah, anyway, cut that out because that was fucking bollocks. Yeah, it's just nice to see yourself represented on screen.
Oh my god, absolutely. Okay, favourite on-set snack?
Oh, I love crisps.
Yeah.
I'm such a crisp, also they don't make you bloat. And I used to, on set, like they used to have these big meals, but at the time I was obviously so anxious. So I was like, this is a Netflix set. So I just bought like a big pack of digestives and a 6-pack of Walkers. I just eat in my trailer all the time.
I love that.
And I just like scoff a biscuit before going to set. Yeah. And I get it all down my fucking costume, and the costume hated me at some points. They're like, oh Jesus Christ, she's got the Walkers out. Yeah. But one time they had these little like M&S caterpillars, you know, the little, and I was like, I had so many, and I had to do a big like, I had to get in a dress.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh my god, I'm literally
I love Colin.
It's like a party scene that we were filming at night. It was awful. I was literally in it. I was like, I'm gonna literally be sick. Yeah, because it's long days. Like you'll get up at like 3:30, 4 in the morning to film.
Honestly, that's
I
don't think I could do it.
Genuinely. No, you don't have a choice.
No, I suppose
like you're just like, do you know what? Like it's either that or not be in it. Do you know what I mean?
Like,
so
3:30, my god, I can't even function. Like
yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. A song that always lifts your mood. So if you're feeling shit and like, you know, someone's, you know, some twat said something, or like, good at me, just like you need that power moment.
Anything Rihanna is like she is my ride or Ariana Grande, but like anything Rihanna, especially like the Good Girl Gone Bad album, or like her earlier stuff, like Ponder Replay, like that kind of vibe.
Ponder Replay.
Like Please Stop the Music is like my that's my getting ready stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like before going to a club. Not that I go clubbing anymore really, but I'm 21. I really need to get a grip. Like
yeah, you're only 21.
Like people like, should we go? I'm like, it's 9:30.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
I've got a tea and I go in bed, babe. So
yeah, I got my biscuits.
have a good night though.
Do
you know what I mean? Yeah. I'll see it on Snap, babe. WhatsApp it to me.
Most used emoji.
Should I see?
Yeah.
Oh god, what should it be like?
It's quite telling.
Oh god. See that at the moment it's the one that's like the face and it's kind of melting.
Oh, the
like
melting face. Like,
yeah. Or just like the laughing one. Or I always do I just do a heart. But yeah, the melting face I'm always like, because it's at the moment like I use it for everything, like with men or like whatever, or like work and stuff. Like, oh my god, yeah, whatever.
Have you tried the new emoji things where you can tell it to
oh,
make
you
things?
speak? Is that what you speak?
Yeah, it's like you can describe an emoji and it'll make it. It's fucking weird.
Is that on the? I don't have the new iPhone. I'm so bad with it. I don't keep up with that sort of stuff.
God, I'm the content creator.
I just can't. It's every year. Like it's all the time.
A bit much, yeah.
It's like do you know what? Like who has the effort? No. All the money. I'm sorry. Like
it's ridiculous. I go like every 2 or 3. But
yeah, I think I'm like generations behind now. Basically, I've got a 5C. I mean, I'm just like I can't like I can't keep up, and everyone just gets. I'm like I still wear like wired headphones.
Oh my, yeah, but that's cool. That's like
I'm just such an iPad kid.
That whole Brat Summer thing brought that in. That whole wired stuff.
Because I don't charge my AirPods. I always lose them. I had the Air Max.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, that was but it's just a bit like I do feel a bit like a twat.
I was worried.
Also, what I didn't realise is like just because you can't hear people doesn't mean they can't hear you. So like I would listen to like Les Mis on the fucking train, and everyone would be like, that's like you Anne Hathaway, like what are you doing? Like it's,
Just
8
thinking
a.m.
about
like what are you doing?
romanticising my life,
Yeah,
guys.
like I dreamed a dream on the train,
Giving
like
my
going,
main character energy, thank you.
Someone tapped me once, like I can hear that. I went,
You're like, well,
it's
you're
like,
welcome.
I'll get off the next stop. It's all right. It's just like,
Just be like, you have a listen.
yeah.
No, you're welcome. And then finally, I guess, like, this is quite like a good one to finish on. What piece of advice would you give to 13-year-old Bel?
God, defo don't shave your head. I shaved my head.
Oh my God.
I looked ill. I looked rough. I looked like 11 for about 5 years. No, I would say just like keep going, I think. And just don't listen, because I think it's so, one thing I've learned now is like there just are bad people in the world. And not like, I think we were talking about this earlier, like human behavior is fascinating, and it's also not like explainable half the time. Like someone can do a shitty thing to you, and that's not because you've done anything, that's not because of who you are, it's a reflection on you, it's just because they're a shitty person.
Yeah.
I think in school, like I took everything so personally,
Yeah.
and I just wish I didn't. I think I wish I just sort of kept my head down and ignored it, because like looking back, I was like, I didn't ever do anything, I didn't deserve it, like I didn't ever do anything wrong. Yeah, I think that's what I'd say. Just kind of keep your head down and just like don't take everything so personally, and just kind of like realize that there are shit people in the world, and like you can't, like you just have to focus on you
Yeah.
and just get through it.
Aw.
And yeah, it doesn't get easier
And you
for a
will
while.
get through it.
You've got about 7 years of it, and then you kind of chill out after
Do you
that.
ever have any people from school like reach out to you now? Because obviously now you're like, you know,
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
big
A lot
deal.
of the guys from school.
Lol.
I'm like, do you know what? Also, not gonna out him because that's
Yeah.
obviously horrible.
Yeah.
Some guy was like, oh, like he was like, oh, like you know, like I would love to, you know, get with you, whatever. He was, no one can know that. I replied, like, it is more embarrassing for me to get with you. You fucking,
literally.
have you seen yourself? Like, not being mean, like obviously
Like,
everyone's
confidence
beautiful,
level.
but Jesus Christ, like come
Yeah,
off it.
it's
Like
happening.
absolutely not happening. Also embarrassing for me is crazy.
Oh my God. But
yeah.
that kind of, I know it sounds
like guys from school, and like a few gals have reached out and like apologized over the years for stuff, but like
it's done,
I
isn't it?
like a lot I have no like bad blood towards anyone, because we were all so young and people make mistakes when they're younger, and I've also I'm not white as white, do you know what I mean? So but yeah, I don't really like speak to people from school. I have like a friendship group from school, but apart from that I go home at like Christmas time for like one night,
that's it.
do the pub thing, go home. Like I don't really speak to people from school.
No, good for you.
Yeah.
Like you are you, and you're living your life, and like
they can watch it through the screen.
And you can watch it on the screen, and you can engage and add fucking like
exactly. You can
thank you.
Yeah, all the watchers you practically pay me, so I appreciate that.
Keep paying.
Keep paying me. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Literally, I'm made up that you came on the podcast.
Oh, thank you so much. I've had the best time. Thank you.
Good, and best of luck with all the acting.
Thank you. No,
amazing. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
While I have you, it would really help me out if you could just hit follow or subscribe, depending on which platform you're getting your podcast from, and I can keep bringing you these amazing conversations with these incredible guests. And yeah, I will see you next week on the Silly Little Girls Club.